We're over here on the passenger side of the Kubota RTV X1140. See the diesel fuel tank right there. And if we look just underneath it, we can see that there's a fuel filter hiding up under there. And you can actually just kind of look in and see it. It's not due for replacement. The first replacement's at 400 hours. Brought my flashlight so I get a little better read on it. Well, it does look like I've got a little bit of water in the bottom of that one. So I think for now I'm just going to clean it out and get that water out of there so it doesn't keep building up. And I may pick up a replacement filter, because it said if it's clogged with debris or water, you should go ahead and replace it. I'm not sure it's necessary, but sure isn't going to hurt anything. So what I got to do is take these two bolts out to get this housing out of the way, and I can just get my oil pan under there, and I can unscrew that cap, clean the water out, and put it back on. Yeah, 12 millimeter. Whole lot of 12 millimeter bolts on this guy. That's all right. That's a good thing. So it's easier to get at this thing if you take the guard off. And just two little bolts, no big deal. Yeah, it's just some dust around that thing that I don't really want to accidentally get into the filter housing when I take it off. So now that that's cleaned up a little, we'll go ahead and get our drain pan ready and in position. We're going to drop a little bit of diesel fuel here, and I don't ever want to do that into the soil. Oh, there we go. It's turning. Just needed a little bit of persuasion. I think it's kind of stuck on there. Some crud. We're going to spill a little bit of diesel in this process. But good news is getting all that water out. Maybe some debris. Oh, lost my O-ring. Don't want to lose that. You can see it's not like the whole tank comes draining at you or anything, just whatever's in the filter you end up draining out. And as you put it back on, it fills right back up. Easy peasy once you get it loose. I want to dry it off good, get all that extra diesel off of there, and just keep an eye on it for a minute to make sure nothing is dripping. But yeah, I feel better getting that water out of there before it fills up and garfs up the fuel filter. I don't think I'm going to replace it. It looks beautiful now. We'll go with that recommended 400 hours replacement. Looking at this fuel filter, I don't see that water line in there anymore. That's what I was trying to get rid of. So good to go. All right. We got our fuel filter cleaned out. Got that little bit of water out of there. Looks much better. And we'll just go ahead and get this guard reinstalled to protect the fuel filter from all those branches that I like to drive through. Good to go. So I had a little bit of trouble with that fuel filter housing. It was just stuck on. It does just unthread counterclockwise. So I used my channel locks, got in there, got on the little fins, and just gave it a little bit of oomph, being really careful not to squeeze down and crack that plastic housing. Just gonna give it a quick start up, run it for a few minutes just to get that diesel under pressure, get it in there, and make sure nothing's leaking out. Okay, guessing I put a little error in the fuel line. Yeah, I think we're good. I'll go do my afternoon chores later, drive it around for a little bit, and I'll be sure to check my oil again, make sure I'm not losing oil, and check my fuel filter, make sure I'm not seeing diesel dripping out on that housing.